How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man on being this is another episode of Retro TV 91, and this time I'm doing another Arrow Reviews Thursdays, and this time I'm reviewing Arrow Season 3, Episode 6. And what happens on this week's episode in the flashback scenes, Oliver's tracking down this guy. He dumps an envelope out, and Oliver can't remember him doing this. So Masao's wife, Katana, she helps him meditate, and she helps him remember the stuff that he doesn't remember. And he remembers the guy dumping the envelope out on the street while he was chasing him. And they go back and they find the envelope, and it's a picture inside. And they stand in the computer, and then they find this hidden message that they got to track down. And that's all that really happened in the flashback scenes. What's happening in the present day? Ted Grant is being set up, and Ted Grant is Wildcat from the comics, and he's the one that's been training Laurel. And he used to be a vigilante called Wildcat 6 years ago before Oliver came back. And, well, actually, before Oliver even went on the Queen's Gambit, because it was 6 years ago. But anyway, he trained this guy that was kind of his arsenal, but it was his sidekick. And his sidekick killed a drug dealer, and Ted Grant told him to get out of town, and he didn't want to have nothing else to do with him. Well, Ted Grant's sidekick is back, and he's setting Ted up for murders. And he's beating a whole bunch of gangbangers and putting them in Ted's storage locker where Ted's Wildcat gear is. And the cops come and arrest Ted Grant. And then Laurel goes and questions them and finds out about Ted Grant's sidekick. And they know that he's the one that did this now. And Oliver and Ted go after him. And he kidnaps the sidekick kidnaps Ted and Laurel, and Oliver and everybody go after him. Well, this whole time, Rory's been having these dreams, and like last episode, Rory thinks he killed Sarah. But what we find out is, toward the end of the episode, Oliver does the same meditation technique that Katana did on Oliver to Rory, and Rory remembers killing the cop that he killed last season. And even though he didn't kill Sarah, he's still a murderer, and he's still dealing with that, and he goes off to deal with that. And Oliver and them, before this, Oliver and them stop Ted's ex-sidekick, and he gets arrested. Well, at the end of the episode, Cupid shows up, and she kills him. And this is our first meeting of Cupid. Now, we see her early on in the episode in the crowd of people watching Ted Grant get arrested. And in the comics, Cupid is a stalker. Well, in the TV show, we'll find out that Cupid stalks Green Arrow, but we'll find that out in next week's episode. My question for y'all is, why do y'all think Cupid is stalking Green Arrow? As always, the Preacher Man, I'll be signing out. Guys, GG is awesome. This has been another episode of Retro TV 91. See y'all next time.